destination of your destination if you are obeying God. If you are disobedient 9 times out of 10, you are not going to follow the destination of your predestination, of what was ordained for you. If you were obeying God, that's the only way, is through obedience. If you're not obeying Him, then no. And that's to the T. That don't mean if God said, go marry Carrie, and He told you to do other stuff. See, you're going to get with Carrie, but then there's going to be some consequences because He told you to do other stuff with that situation. So you marry that person, and that's why people be like, well, you know, she confusing. Because one minute she say marry, and then the next minute she said we're going to have 10 babies. So which one is it? Are we supposed to get married? Because the reason you confused because you disobedient. That's why. Because it don't null and void the marriage. He gave you rules to get to the marriage. So that you can have he said, don't get married and then have a sorrowful marriage. Because He didn't give you that. He said, what I give you, come on, has no sorrow. Come on. You get hooked up and married with stuff and then you sorrow. He said, what I give you brings no sorrow. That's why if you have something and you got sorrow, that's another sign. He ain't give it to you. You got that on your own. Whether you like it or not. Or somebody co-signed. A sin showed up and you had a co-sign. We got them co-signing for our sins. Can you co-sign this sin for me? I want this so bad, I just need a co-sign. So people will want us to co-sign their sins, but I don't co-sign disobedience. I co-sign because it all has to, you have to come in the fullness of God, obedience, obeying Him for you to walk in your destination. Now, you can get in your destination and get in there by disobedience, and then stuff started happening. It's going to look like God never told you to do what He told you to do in the first place, when He did, but you didn't obey Him. So that's how it works. It's obedience. So you'll get it. But you're still going to be running to Him to fix it. He's going to say, you didn't obey. I didn't tell you to do it this way. You did it the way you wanted to do it. So you deal with it. Well, God, I thought you said she was mine. Yeah, I told you that she was yours, but I said do it my way. Because there's still some stuff in you. Just because I showed you that that's your husband, that don't mean for you to go marry him now. Because you need stuff out of you. I'm just showing you who he is. Why can't you think of that you ain't got to worry about that no more? You ain't got to, you can take yourself out. You can't just be satisfied with being off the market. Some people turn their inheritance to hell. They don't know how to spend their inheritance correctly. They will misuse it and bounce it. And that's what they do because of disobedience. Pastor Glenn and I obeyed God. It ain't had nothing to do with no walk. He'll tell y'all that. She walked right. It ain't nothing to do with none of that. PG plainly said to me, PG plainly said, if she, I'm going to tell you why I ain't had nothing to do no more. Because PG plainly said, I'm going to call this chick one more time. And if she don't answer this telephone, I'm not calling her no more.
She misunderstood when I said that. That's something she don't understand.
What you mean?
She focused on a physical war. I'm not talking about a physical war.
Oh, now you get religion.
No.
See, y'all better be careful. Y'all done heard this story 50 times now. You switching that.
No, you telling me wrong. I don't know. What she telling me wrong. She telling me wrong.
Okay.
You don't have to do no walk. I didn't mean like that.
Well, it didn't have nothing to do with no walk. It was predestined. Because for God to use him to come, because I always looked at it as he was covering my mess. For him to even want somebody like me.
gonna say that. I didn't. He told me that story a couple times. And I didn't take it up that walk, man. Where he got me was he said, kiss like y'all like how like a regular kiss. And he said it felt like the sweetest kiss. And he said, man, I never tasted so good. I was like, wow. Like he was like, it was the most extraordinary blessing of a kiss.
But you have to understand, though, I saved myself for him. You understand? He wasn't able to come to my house and get some before the. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't get the cow before the milk. He didn't get the milk, so if the milk done went sour, come on, baby, he don't want the cow no more. I said I was a woman of God, and I was one. He came in my house, he laid in my bed, and he didn't touch me. It wasn't nothing fake about that. That's why. See, I'm going to tell you something. A man cannot stand a woman who says she's a woman of God, and he can see that you're not. By touching you, I don't care what the circumstance is. You can blame it on him, whatever. A man wants a woman of God. If you say you want, be one. He will test you. And you let him be wrong. This is you. You got control of the field. Get your hands off of me. Get out my house. You don't have no business. That's your house. That's your keys. This is your body. If he take it off, it's rape. And he ain't got no business having you in no place where he can get it off anyway. It's just simple as that. I don't even know how we got there. And I'm going to sit down because y'all know that's my subject. Because y'all keep talking about how he got me because I was holy. That's why that kiss was so sweet. He was kissing the anointing. He couldn't touch me because I was tired. I was tired of playing around with men because I couldn't choose them right. I was tired. When you tired, you ain't telling me I'm tired. Some of y'all come in here busting and disgusting. I'm tired of a man. But as soon as one comes, they back in your face again, back at your house again. They can do it. No, you ain't tired. You ain't tired yet. You ain't tired yet. Get sick and tired. You get tired. I wanted to be treated like if I'm a woman of God, then that comes with some benefits. He didn't touch me. He didn't even try to touch me. PG used to look at me from afar. Good God, from Zion. I thought something was wrong with the brother. I used to try to tease him. I did. After a couple of months, I used to dress and put on anything, and the nigga still wouldn't. I said, something wrong with this nigga. I thought the nigga was gay. I said, this is a big gay nigga right here. I would put on stuff, and he wouldn't even pay me no attention. I wasn't going to let him touch me, though. But I would put it on just to see. He would not move. He wouldn't move. People be like, yeah, man, you hit. And not only was he respecting me as a woman of God, he too was a man of God that he said he was. He didn't put me in no compromising position. Come on. The women want a man of God too. He didn't have me on the phone all times of the night. When I got out of his car, he had Jaheim on the radio. You can have anything and broke as a dog. In his mother basement, ain't had nothing. God, I want to dedicate this to your Lord. As soon as I get in the car, this is dedicated to your Lord from Glenn. You can have it. And he knew I loved Jaheim too. I love me some Jaheim. I just tell you all the time, we're going to meet Jaheim. I said, Jaheim saved. Jaheim saved. Yeah. But I'm trying to tell you, PG was such a gentleman. I'm trying to tell you, I would lay on him, and I knew PG would pinch me in the middle of my arm and tell me that he was my husband. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. The devil is a liar. I just wanted a friend. I just wanted to treat him right. And then when I started liking him, I said, where are these feelings coming from? I like this nigga. Then when I found out, I said, I like